I joined the Microloc community 20 weeks ago, and I've been documenting my journey since on YouTube and Instagram. So if you have any questions about my install, how my journey has been thus far, any learnings, any tips, tricks, maintenance that I have to offer to you, check out the description box because I have my Microloc playlist linked down below, as well as my Instagram where you can go and find more content. Today is a big moment. It's actually a milestone moment. I am actually trying something different with my locks. I have been wearing my locks like this since I got them installed. We have a running joke on Instagram about how every morning I'll style my hair in a side part on both sides just to consider if I'm gonna wear it. Oh wait, this looks cute right now. Like, should I just wear it like this for the rest of the video? But I've gotten to the point in my lock journey where I want to experiment, try new things in a healthy, slow drip way. Because before I got locks, my main way of expressing myself was through my hair. I've cut, colored, wigged it up, every type of extension style you can think of. Really, for the past 20 weeks, I have been chilling and I have been loving it, but you know, I wanna try something different just so I can spice things up. I've gotten to a point where I want to begin experimenting with styling my locks in different ways, in a healthy way, because ever since I locked up my hair, I am huge on my lock health. I'm not playing any of those games. As you can see from the title, we are having an extension moment. I was like, what? When I discovered that Microloc extensions exist. Companies will make them and you don't have to make them yourself. I did see a few very crafty, dedicated lock girls creating their own lock extension, but that is not something I am interested in investing the time to do. So when the sponsor of this video, Curlsqueen, reached out and asked if I wanted to try their extension clip-ins, I said absolutely yes. This is my first sponsored Microloc video, so I want to say thank y'all so much for supporting me and watching my videos. And we haven't even reached 2 years of this journey yet. That's all thanks to you all. So I want to send so much love and say big thank you for just being so welcoming to me in the community, but also for being interested in my journey and for watching, leaving comments, sharing my videos, all that good stuff on YouTube, Instagram, and TikTok. Y'all have really supported me and showed my locks love. So Curlsqueen reached out to me and asked if I would like to try their customized Microloc clip-in extensions, and of course I said yes. I just received them in the mail. We're going to do an unboxing, first impressions, install demo, and a review afterward. We're getting into all of the good stuff, so by the end of this video you will know if this is something you would like to purchase. Here's the website. It's very clear. The official name for these clip-ins are the Clip-In Textured Coily Lock Extensions, and as you can see, it's a lock about 3/4 of the way, and then it's more coily at the end. I personally appreciate the coily end option because it'll work for someone who wants a more loose end look, and then it'll also work for me who has chosen to have a full lock from my root to the end. For a partial head clip-in bundle, which is 50 locks, you'll pay $160 USD, which is a pretty good price. And then for a full head of locks, which is 100 locks, you'll pay $270. The clip-ins come in lengths 6 inches to 20 inches. And what I absolutely love is you can choose your lock size from 0.2 centimeters to 0.8 centimeters. Last thing to note, this is 100% human hair. So let's get into this unboxing process. I personally don't remember what lengths and lock sizes I ordered, so let's figure that out together. There's this cute pouch of items, a detangling brush, some extra clips for the clip-in. There's this cute satin bonnet. Now for the clip-ins, they come in a luxe pink satin bag. All right, let's get into it. I have 2 partial bundles of clip-ins, 50 locks each, 100 locks total, 8 and 10 inch length. The color of the clip-ins are a 1B, but there are some lighter brown pieces that capture the light really well. Personally, I will be dyeing the clip-ins a jet black so I can get an identical color match with my natural locks. I'm measuring the locks to confirm the length. Not stretched, this lands exactly on 8 inches, and this is the longer bundle. This goes to 10 inches as well. When you stretch it out, it goes all the way just past 12 inches. Here's the locks up close. They do feel soft, but still kinky. I would say that my natural locks feel similar in texture to these loose coily ends than the actual lock portion. And as you can see, it is a full-blown lock, honey. My locks are many different sizes. They're a bit smaller in the front. I'd say more medium in the middle of my head and larger in the back. Because of that, we'll do a side-by-side of a lock from those 3 points of my head. The front, here's my natural lock, and here it is compared to the clip-in lock right here. I really can't tell the difference. And especially since this lock has more of a looser end. Here's a lock from the middle of my head. It's actually slightly thicker than this one. So this is the clip-in lock and this is my natural lock. And then we will do one from the back. So natural lock right here. And then this one is the clip-in. So these will blend in very well. I am pleasantly surprised. So we're gonna test out the install now. But before we do, I do want to note and emphasize that you should thoroughly wash your clip-ins before you install them. I am only putting them in my head right now for the sake of this video and this demo, but I will be taking them off and I will be giving them a deep wash. If you want to see that process, follow me on Instagram because I will post it there next week. Okay, my loves, let's get into this install process. I am so excited. I cannot wait to see these results. I'm just happy I am finally doing something different with my hair. So I approach this as I have in the past when I used clip-ins on my natural hair. I just make a fairly straight part with my fingers and then I grab a clip-in and I clip the clip-in on the part. Later in the video, I will share exactly how I installed the clips, but know that no, I am not just sticking the combs down into my locks. And as you can see, these clip-ins are just blending in with my locks so seamlessly. So now that I've installed a few pieces, I do notice that these clip-ins are way too long. I did not measure my natural hair when I ordered these clip-ins. In fact, I do believe just right before or after I ordered these clip-ins, I did a blunt bob on my hair. So all good. We're just gonna start over, take these clip outs and see what we can work with. How can we get these to blend in more? Now, I'm just starting by measuring my locks. And what we're gonna do is give these clip-ins a bit of a trim. So measured the clip-ins and now I'm just cutting off the excess hair. So there we have it right here. Now I'm going to repeat that process with the other wefts from this clip-in bundle. And I actually think that now that I've cut off some of that loose hair at the ends, these locks look even more comparable to my natural locks. So let's get started with this process one more time. So of course, parting my locks with my fingers. And this is what we're working with. Grabbing our first clip-in and let's see, is this length perfect? It absolutely is. And again, just look at that blend. These clip-ins are a perfect match for my locks. I adore them. I'm so happy that I opted in to try these out. And now I'm just repeating that process, finishing this bundle out, adding a few more pieces in the back and seeing if I can add a few in the front as well. And at this point, I have maybe about 30 additional locks. And as you can see, this has already added significant body in the back. So let's see what we can do with the front. I've used the first full bundle of clip-ins, so it's now time to grab the second and give it a little trim. So just following the exact same process. I have my tape measurer, I am measuring my locks, and then I am matching the length of my locks to the clip-ins and just giving it a bit of a trim. And this is actually perfect because since I do have a bob, I do need a longer length in the front. I'm just going in and starting to apply those. Now again, I don't have a fully blunt bob. I have some layers in my hair, so I will have to further trim these clip-ins as I install them, just so I can make sure that I am blending them in across my head. Okay, so I am just adding my final few pieces to the front of my head. I did end up using both full bundles of clip-in, so I'm adding 100 additional locks, leaving me with a total of 564 locks. Now that is a lot of locks. Just spraying it with some rose water, fluffing it out, and let's see these final results. So the before is on the left, the after is on the right. So 464 locks compared to 564, and as you can see, it just evened out my cut. My hair looks fuller overall. I'm not mad at the additional volume. I would love if my hair was this big. However, those reties though, I wouldn't be with it. So happy I have the option to add clip-ins for a more full look. I absolutely have no complaints. The clip-ins are well crafted, they feel good, they look good, and they were super easy to install. I do want to show how I install these clip-ins. I don't take the comb and lug it into my lock. I just place it where I want it to go, press down slightly, so it's not even going into the lock. It's just like catching some traction, maybe a few pieces, and then I just press it down. And then do the same here and press it down. And as you can see, it lays super flat. So if I just look at you straight this way, you can't even tell that I have a clip-in right here. Okay, my love, so that was my unboxing, first impressions, install, demo, and review of the Curlsqueen Kinky Curly Lock Extensions. I'll have the product linked in the description below, as well as the information on the clip-ins I received, just in case you forgot. I can say that after touching, feeling, and playing with them, I do recommend these clip-ins, especially for the girls who want to add more volume to their locks. I would suggest you measure the length and the diameter of your locks when you are ordering, just so you can ensure you get the perfect match for what you're looking for. I think these would be great as well for adding length. I so wish I would have installed them without cutting them, because I do believe I could have achieved something very beautiful, but hey, next time. Before you leave, please give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed and want to support me. And I would also love to know your thoughts on Microloc Clip-In Extensions. That is so wild to say. When my mom had her locks growing up, you definitely did not have any type of clip-in extensions or extensions in general. So just would love to know your thoughts on that. I'll see y'all next video.